Very rare car. It's just been in the garage, like upside down.
Twin 45 revers, very rotten.
Oh.
Extremely rotten.
Came from Italy, custom made, brand new Cobra seats. Something catastrophic going on with the engine. Hi guys, what is going on? Now today you join me for a very special video because this has been many years in the making. So as you would have seen in some of my previous uploads, my dad does have a collection of cars and most of them are kind of ongoing projects. Now the one you would have seen recently on the channel is my dad's recently purchased, very rusty, barn find Ford Escort van on a 1985 C-Reg. Actually today the car we're filming is a C-Reg. So today is a very special video, as I say. This project car that I'm filming is now roadworthy. It's about 80% finished, but it has got an MOT, so it is roadworthy and it's out today for me to film it for my YouTube channel. So I say this car is a very rare car. It's right up my dad's street, which is why he bought it. My dad's a very clever man when it comes to fabrication work, welding work, and he's always got a vision. And although this project has taken him many years because he's had to collect all the rare parts, like I say, the car is now roadworthy. It's got an MOT, it's just not quite finished, but it's okay enough for us to film today. So I really hope this video gets a views for the sake of my dad's efforts in building this car. And let's show you what on earth I'm on about. Okay guys, so here is the car. Here is my dad. I'm very proud, and I'm proud of my dad actually. So for people that don't know, because it is very rare, the badges are on the front here. What on earth is this car?
A Fiat Strada ABARTH 130TC, genuine.
Genuine. Yeah. Does it say that on the logbook, like Abarth and stuff?
Yeah, does indeed.
So why, well, everyone knows you're like the Fiat Abarth man. How long would you say you've had it for?
5 years at least.
5 years. Yeah. And have you been building it for that solid 5
yeah.
years?
Well, on and off, yeah.
Yeah, on and off, yeah. So it's always been
bored.
Yeah, it's always been in bits for the past 5 years as such. Okay, so you've had the car 5 years. How did you come about purchasing the vehicle?
It's on eBay. I think come from Stoke-on-Trent, and the bloke, it's an ex-race car, so it's always been a circuit racer. Hence that's why that's the original door. So it was all red when I bought it, original bonnet, but apart from that everything's new. So it was a circuit racer. This bloke had just been having it for a few years, not doing nothing with it. He wanted to move premises. This was in his way, so towed it home on a trailer. So
and can I say, was this like your third one, and you sold 2 of the others because this was like the best shell to work with? Is that what, am I right?
Yeah, I've had 3. None of them have been working. I had one that had a turbo conversion, that never ran. Then I had another one that was rotten. Then I bought this one. So this
was this a bit rotten though?
Very rotten.
Oh.
Extremely rotten.
So as you can see, the car's in, I don't know how many kind of colours. We've got a bit of red, a bit of primer, blue and yellow. Let's talk about the theme for this car as well. Okay, so most of the car is blue.
Yeah.
You've got a blue and yellow roof. I will insert the photo, so tell me about the kind of colour scheme, livery you're going for, the look.
Going for traditional, I think it's like late 70s, early 80s. They had a racing scheme, blue and yellow. They had like Oleo Fiat written all over it, so that's the theme I want to go for, because it's a little bit different, you know what I mean?
But with this car at the moment, as I said at the start of this video, it is MOT roadworthy.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously not quite finished yet, but you kind of set yourself a deadline to get it MOT'd on the road, and you reached the deadline successfully, shall I say.
Just about.
Obviously you haven't driven the car very much. We're going to kind of talk about, I suppose, where he's at with the progress and what's been done so far. So I guess we should kind of crack on with, there's just so much to talk about, I don't know where to start.
There's a lot to it, isn't there?
Maybe we should just look at the, I don't know, let's figure this out first. Let's figure this out. So I think it's best to put the spotlight on Dad now, and we're going to have a walk around the car, I suppose, really, and just talk about, I mean, you can't talk about everything because you've done so much to it, but just talk about what you can talk about, I suppose. So starting from the front end, I guess.
So the bonnet's original with the car. It's got a few dents in it, which I want to keep.
You want to keep them, yeah?
Yeah, keep the dents. It's always had these bonnet pins, so the bodies are new, but yeah. I think the grille might be the original grille it came with.
You've put the old tape on the headlights, haven't you?
Yeah, put them on there.
The headlights original then?
I think so, yeah, I think they are actually.
Oh, you're going to do bonnet now, engine now?
There we go. Original engine, what came with it.
So tell us again, like power-wise and stuff like?
I don't know, it's meant to be 130, but the guy I bought it from didn't really have any specs on the engine, so it's got twin 45 revers, so they're an upgrade. It's got vernier pulleys, so they're an upgrade as well. I've just fitted new spark plug leads because everyone's fell apart.
Have you done a cam belt and stuff on it?
Yeah, cam belt's done, water pump. service.
And why have you left this white then? Or was it you painted it white?
Yeah, it was grey. The car was originally grey. So I wanted to keep this white so you can see any leaks and all that.
Oh, good idea.
Then someone's fitted, previously, they fitted this cross brace there.
That's pretty cool. You could paint that up, do you think?
Yeah, that's another
I like
job.
the old stickers though.
Yeah, bit retro, isn't it?
There might be something catastrophic going on with the engine, but we'll talk about that near the
Yeah.
end. I think we'll keep the people interested. So what's this then?
Just the airbox.
That's so cool where it says Abarth and you've got the little scorpion on there as well. So you've done some work to it. When you bought the car, it always ran?
Yeah, I did buy it as a runner, but obviously it's just been moved in and out of the workshop, so it hadn't actually got any mileage on it. So it's just always just choked up, you know what I mean? But I think this is quite a rare part.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Because normally they're red and solid, but that's obviously open for performance. Then I fitted new trumpets to the carburetors, because the other ones are like horrible eBay ones.
Oh, wow.
A bit slimy. Look at
Oh,
that,
yeah,
though.
why is that? Oh, because of issues maybe.
Yeah, just breathing, innit? Breathing a bit heavy. So that's that. These are mega rare now, the K&N panel filter.
Yes, yeah, you said.
So they're super rare. What else have I done?
You've got the washer bottle, was that new?
Yeah, washer bottle. Maybe the battery there.
Oh, yes, but you've relocated that, haven't you?
That used to go on the side of the battery, that ignition thingy. So obviously that's all gone, so I can put the water bottle there.
It looks nice and tidy under here as well.
I want to get a new one of them made up, so that's got crack in it. Get a custom aluminium one fitted there.
Clutch, change the clutch.
Put a new clutch in it while the engine was out, so I put an uprated one in there. So it's about 150-ish horse. So I put an uprated clutch in it.
Gearbox is good standard, or?
I think it's standard. It's a bit whiny, but it's been thrashed, isn't it? Yeah.
It works. And then are you gonna put fire extinguisher bits in here?
Yeah, that's the start. Getting the plumbed in one. That's the hose for it there, and I've got to put a nozzle there. Then two more, one at the front and one at the side somewhere, so I don't know where to put them yet.
And you've got the what's that pulley there?
Yeah, one's going to be for the battery, one's going to be for the fire extinguisher.
Oh, so that's the one for the battery there, is it?
Yeah.
Does that work? Not yet?
Not yet, no.
Not yet, but that's the idea.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have one to get the fire extinguishers going.
Yeah, proper job.
Okay, that's it for the front, isn't it, really? You're going to paint underneath the bonnet, or that's it as such?
I want to keep that. Keep it like...
Used.
So, yeah. I don't want it to be mint.
No.
I want it to have... Show its battle scars.
Character, innit?
Yeah.
So when it comes to the front bumper, so you think the grille was original, the lights, the bumper was original?
No, the other one is too broken, so I couldn't use it.
You've got a tow-and-eye strap on there,
Yeah,
or
these
two actually.
These are connected straight to the chassis, so they're strong. The cable tie's got a little cut out of them, so you can just pull that down and the cable tie snap.
Oh, right.
So it's just there to hold it out the way.
Okay. Should we talk about, I think, the roof? The roof's mega. Like, when you showed me, I was like, wow, that's cool.
It's got a new roof skin, that came from Italy. And you've got damage in transit, so I'm not worried about that. Adds to the theme, doesn't it?
Came from Italy.
Yeah,
a lot of the stuff has for this car, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been hard to get hold of.
Yeah, that's before things got tricky over there, you know what I mean? Like getting stuff over. But obviously I fitted the root vent.
Yeah, it's very cool in the blue, obviously.
And that's ducted in here.
That's so cool.
The adrenaline green on the roof, like the new Abarth colour.
You got the roll cage in there in orange.
Yeah,
that came with the car, didn't it?
Yeah. I've got the rest of the cage to fit yet.
Should we talk about interior while we're here then, I suppose?
Yeah, can do.
This door is the best door out of the two, in it, or something?
Yeah, this is brand new.
Where's that from, Italy?
No, that come from Devon somewhere. I bought a job lot of parts. Bought new doors, wings, all as a job lot.
So that, and then you obviously got the plastic opening rally style kind of motorsport window.
Yeah, all the way around.
And then I love these. The brand new Cobra seats in the blue, the yellow. What are they?
TRS.
TRS harnesses.
To match the towing eyes.
Oh, it's a tone-eyes TRS.
Yeah.
And then you need a new steering wheel. It's a bit battered.
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh, you have. Oh, yeah.
That's all original.
Most of the dashboard's in, little mirror there, and you can start it from those buttons and such.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the roll cage. Obviously, the harnesses. Are you saying they're kind of in, but not 100% adjusted?
That's
as such?
it. Yeah, not quite finished yet.
You were just trying to race to get this seat in a passenger seat, weren't you? Really. So they are there. Just need a bit more tweaking.
Yeah. And the battery behind the seat now.
Oh yeah. So the battery's in there. Is that a little lightweight battery, obviously?
No, it's still quite heavy, but it is a proper motorsport one.
So you fitted the plastic windows?
Yeah, on the the front door is tricky because you've got like that one's the original door, so you've got like a little quarter light.
Yeah.
So there's a bracket there you've got to cut out. Then obviously I fit the new glass, the new plastic, that's all screwed in.
Yes, it wasn't a straight fit, a bit of fabrication needed.
But then I've got some new mirrors, like Lancia Delta ones, but I've got a fabricated bracket for them.
And then on the rear, on the back window?
These are easier, and they just needed I had to extend the metal up so there's something to bolt into.
Oh yeah, this bit here. Isn't
Yeah, so that's bigger there.
Higher.
Way around there.
And then what's this hole for?
Ventilation, that's like the little adjustable vent.
Oh, cute. Okay, so you have got that in the back.
Yeah, one either side. You can have more. Obviously, one's enough for now.
So obviously the boot is open.
Yeah.
And then again onto the back. Then that's your custom-made fuel tank, isn't it?
Yeah, custom-made fuel tank.
And I can't say it. Aluminium.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to get the petrol gauge working for it yet. This is new because the other one was just not welded in there that well. So this is an upgraded brace.
Then obviously, like I say, see the roll cage there. So cool. Yeah, you got some of the original door cards in. Like,
yeah,
that's cool.
Door cards in it. This is just temporary. That's just like a breather.
Oh, okay.
So the petrol tank breathes through this valve there, and if you roll over, that valve shuts off.
That's clever.
So I've got to get a new bit of pipe to replace that rubber bit.
And talk about all this stuff down here then.
All custom-made fuel lines. So you go out the tank, into the filter, into the pump, and all the way through. All the wires and pipes in the cockpit, nothing underneath.
And you had to make that little hole there, didn't you? Little silly things like that.
Yeah, I've had to make it in there. Recess.
What are the holes there for?
Just for ventilation, really.
Oh, fair enough. And then you've left the inside. What, are you going to leave the floor as it is, like primer colour?
Yeah, I'm going to put a spare wheel in the boot. Stuff
what,
like
here?
That. Yeah.
And then you've done like the kind of sides black as such?
Yeah. Just to tidy it up a bit.
And that's going to stay black?
Yeah.
And then, as we say, the adrenaline green on the roof. A lot of colours going on here, but it's just your taste, isn't it? Like, people might be like, oh, just keep it one colour or something, but it's just different, isn't it? You've got different bath colours on there.
Might want to get a competition licence for it. I've had to put new seat belt, new seat mounting posts in, like brackets. So these go across the car. And fire extinguisher plumbed in, that's the bracket for it there. So the seats don't adjust, they're just bolted straight through to the rails. The pedals came with the car, so I thought that gives it a bit of a theme still. That's the fire extinguisher pipe, that's the fuel pipe. Brake bias for the rear brakes next to the seat there. And then obviously you've got the handheld fire extinguisher there. Checker plate floor mat bolted in, navigator's footrest. So I've got to get some longer bolts and put a checker plate on my side as well.
Were these here on the boot as well? Or was that a you thing?
I can't remember now. No. I can't remember how the boot shut, to be honest with you. I fitted them. I can't remember how the boot shut. I think it's just on the normal lock, what was in the middle.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, because I wanted it all matching, so that's why I fitted these now.
What about the rear lights? Are they original bumper?
No, they're all brand new. Rear lights are brand new. Bumper's second hand, obviously.
You got the towing eyes there as well, towing straps.
Chassis mounted as well.
The exhaust is proper funny.
Yeah, I've got it as high as I can from underneath. So it's like straight pipe all the way through, and that's where it ends up.
And you were going to get it like custom made, but you ended up getting like a cheap one done for like...
Yeah, the manifold that come with the car was like really bad. But then lucky I bought a second-hand manifold, which is really good. So that's the only thing, really.
And it's just like a... What is it, like a bit of scaffolding pipe under there, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's just a straight-through bit of 2-inch tube. Then the exhaust box is right at the back here. So that bit of pipe there is only about that long.
Oh, okay.
So the exhaust box is right there.
Oh.
So it's all the way through to the box, and that's it.
So obviously the fuel tank's in the car.
Yeah.
But obviously you had to find a way to actually fill it up.
Well, that's the original door for the other one.
That's cool. Did you have to weld that over then, obviously?
Yeah, I just glued that on, really.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. Then obviously that's a new fuel filler there.
So you then realised once the tank was in, oh, I need to be able to fill it up. So you had to put a hole in the car as such.
Which is fine. Don't matter, does it?
Got the other little windowy bit there.
Yeah. The original door, which needs changing still.
Is that a good one to use?
No, this one's no good. It's really... I've got a brand new one at home. This one's like quite rotten.
And then you have only got one mirror on there, but that's kind of all you need for an MOT, really, innit?
For this year, yeah.
But you will get, like you say, 2.
Yeah, I've got them already. I just need working on.
So suspension, bottom end kind of stuff, suspension wheels, tyre setup. What you got?
It came on standard 14-inch alloys for the car, but I've always wanted like white ones. So I bought these. These are 16-inch.
What, a Revolution Motorsport?
Yeah, I like Revolution stuff.
It's proper like rally kind of motorsport.
Because these are quite big, I've had to sort of do the inner arch. So I had to refabricate that. I've had to beat the inner arch, this outer arch, back over again, and sort of tweak it. There's like issues with rubbing and stuff, but they fill the arch pretty well, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. What tyres did you say the tyres? Like what?
I think they're Avon. 205, 45, 16.
But you bought these wheels like ages ago just to kind of inspire and motivate you, didn't you? Then they sat around and now they're actually on the car.
And then when I was speaking to Revolution about the wheels, because it's quite a weird offset, I've had to fit longer studs all the way around to then put a spacer on it as well. So it's just a rare offset, and they just couldn't get these wheels to be made that that way. But yeah, I think the wheels fill the arch. You couldn't get anything bigger in there, could you?
Suspension wise, the springs in it and that.
Well, this is how I bought the rear end. This is that stand like so someone else has lowered the rear.
Okay.
Then the front dampers, they were no good, so there's another set what come with it. So that sort of dampers out.
So it's just lowered on springs and
Yeah,
such.
springs at the front and the leaf spring at the back goes across the car, but that is already lowered.
So let's talk about some of the issues that you faced with the bodywork, and you just said to me everything.
Everything. It was, even though it's together, it is like beaten to pieces. So I fitted a new rear panel, but I didn't fit it that well, so I had to fit another rear panel. The bloke that bought it for me threw a spare engine in the boot, then obviously dented all the floor, so that put a new floor in. He dented it there and he threw the engine in the boot, but I thought we'll just keep that there.
Whatever, yeah.
Also, it's had a new roof because it used to have a massive opening, like for a sunroof.
Oh, did it? A sunroof?
Yeah. He put a sheet over it and riveted the sheet.
Yeah.
So it looked bloody awful. So it's got, obviously the roof's new, rear quarters are new.
So you would have had to have cut the old ones out.
Yeah.
Weld the new ones in.
Inner arch on this side is new.
Oh, inner arch.
Yeah.
So all that's...
That panel there, it's a new panel.
Wow, you can't even tell, not being funny.
Obviously new doors, new wings, a new inner arch this side.
And this car was on your spit in the garage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So all the underneath's been like done in that?
Yeah, as best I can. So what
It's actually raining now, but we're committed to doing this video.
New. That panel there is new. Chassis rail's new.
Really?
I think that's about it, really. I wanted to keep these old tatty bits of welding because
Oh yeah, I kept saying to you to change that.
So,
it's just history, isn't it?
Yeah. Gives it a bit of patination.
Patination.
Yeah.
And then what about this side then? Same like
yeah, new wing, that's a new wing on it, obviously new rear wing. So yeah, pretty much it. New seals obviously.
Yeah, I bet.
And obviously had to do some patches on the floor in the front.
What was the worst bit? Was it like the top half or like the underneath or such?
It's all bad really.
Oh, it's all as bad as each other, yeah.
It's all pretty bad.
What about the arch? Well, you said wings, but...
Yeah, so that's a whole new... That was a whole panel there, all the way up.
God.
I think they came from Italy, I think, them panels. Then while I was doing the seals, when the car was on the spit, because it's motorsport and rally, I've welded in special brackets for like, you get like pit stands, which is like an A shape. So when you jack the car up, you put the pin in there and it lifts up about that much.
So yeah, a lot of these panels have come from Italy, would you say?
Yeah, I think most of them have. Yeah, it's just like the doors and the wings, what are sort of Devonish.
And you've had to like stockpile it over the years.
Yeah, I've still got a fair few spares. Got spare headlights, spare grille, spare rear lights, spare bumpers.
You just got to try and keep them, haven't you? Really, hoard your own little collection of rare parts for the car, isn't it?
Got a spare engine for it.
Oh yeah.
In pieces, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, spare suspension bits. Got a new leaf spring, which is like be standard height.
That's cool. So as I said a few times now, the car is MOT, it's roadworthy, but it's not quite finished yet. So talk about where we're at, like what still needs to be done. Obviously, the obvious thing is it all needs to be, I was going to say one colour, your two colours, blue and yellow on the outside. So painting still needs to happen. Yeah, what else? The harnesses, like you say, need to be adjusted a bit more.
I've got to put new steering. I've got another steering rack at home because I think this one's no good. You adjust it, like the tracking, but it's still going wrong and there's a knock on it. So I'll get the other one rebuilt, stick that one in there, then I can get the tracking done.
Yeah, trackings. Tell them about how bad the tracking is.
One's like that, and then one's like that. So that's terrible. So that's no fun. So I'll try and get that done. And
that's another reason why you haven't driven it very far yet, because you don't want to, because the tracking's so off. Because obviously everything's been apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to wear the tyres out.
And then hopefully it's going up to Gillingham in Dorset for the carburetors to be tuned up. So obviously they're spitting a lot and stuff like that. And that's it really, and I can start having fun with the thing. Now,
can we say, now you've put the engine in and you've done cam belt and bits of the engine, you're now thinking there might be a little bit of an issue?
Yeah, the oil pressure light comes on and I think it's not very good on compression. So I don't know if it needs another engine or the gear gasket's on its way out, but who knows?
Well, like you say, you've got a spare engine, or if this one can be salvageable, or you need to do some tests on it and stuff.
It's just had a hard life, hasn't it? It's always been driven on the limit, so it's probably a bit tired.
So when do you think it'll be like, let's say paintwork then, or like when do you think that will kind
of be? End of the summer. Then obviously you've got to get the graphics put on it.
Oh yeah, you want to get the Fiat stickers and stuff.
Yeah, all the livery. But yeah, I think it looked good.
Do you get like, I know you haven't driven it very far or much, but do you get many looks and stuff?
A few, yeah.
Yeah.
And also got a new spoiler to go on the boot.
Oh, you have, yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you recently painted something recently for it?
In the garage, but it didn't go too well, so I've got to do it again.
Well,
Obviously.
like I said, when you're doing it yourself,
Yeah.
you want to be kind of perfectionist. You can do it how many times you want, innit, to perfect it and stuff.
Exactly that. Yeah.
So it's pretty mad to.
It's a work in progress.
Every time I
isn't it?
filmed your collection of cars, it's just been in the garage, like upside down or something.
But now it's here.
It's pretty mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like you say, you just wanted to get it on the road no matter what it looked like and no matter how it ran, really.
Yeah, it's just obviously without driving it, you don't know what's the matter with it. So you've got to get it ready on the road. So obviously now the tracking needs doing, obviously the steering rack needs doing. Obviously it don't run.
Yeah, now
that
it's
well.
on the road, you know what the issues are, because you're not gonna get a car on the road for the first time in 5 years. It's gonna be immaculate.
Yeah,
like
exactly that.
You're gonna find little issues, leaks and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. So yeah, it's all part of the journey, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, guys. So thanks for watching this video. It's actually raining, which is really
it's horrible.
It's annoying.
Oh no.
Is it the first time it's been out in the rain?
No, it's been out for a couple of weeks now.
That's all right. That's not too precious about it. As it is roadworthy, you are going to plan to take it some of the Abarth meets, aren't you, locally and stuff?
Yeah, once it gets running better, and driving, and
the tracking, like you say, you don't want to drive it without that being all literally straight. Yeah. So thanks for watching. It's been 5 years in the making, nearly done. But the main thing is, it is on the road. It's drivable-ish, and hopefully you guys have found this video quite interesting. Once it's hopefully running better and going in a straight line, literally, as I say, we can do a driving video. You just don't want to drive it too far, and obviously I want to wait until it's like proper, so you can take me for a drive in it. Obviously, it's proper raw race car, no power steering, very noisy, hot, whatever, but it's all part of this car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any final words?
Nah, just work in progress, isn't it, as usual?
Yeah, it's on the road, but a work in progress, and it's a very rare, very, very rare, isn't it? Very rare car. Right, so thanks for watching this one, guys. And yeah, stick around because we'll be doing some more videos on the car, innit, as it progresses still.
Hopefully in the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Reach this now. I can't get it. What's happened? Just wrapping up the video, now you can't close your door.
No, the door lock's broken, the door catch. It's meant to go in and lock in.
It's broke.
Oh, no, it don't. I'll tie it to the roll cage and get in your way.